Tonight, it's Madden NFL football. Super Bowl 56.
For the first time in almost 30 years, the big game is back in Los Angeles. Super Bowl 56 underway. Takes it at the 7. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30, right about the 29.
Right there, 54 Mike. Hey, me and you all day. I'm coming.
They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And complete to Zach Ertz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Now Murray off play action. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. Oh, wide open, complete. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl, and a long one at that. And the Cardinals are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Connor going to try and run it, and he will get in to make it 8-0. Tell you what, they're not messing around. You get the quick touchdown, and then you go for 2 to go up 8-0 here on the road.
In a sense, they hit him with a big shot right away. You don't throw a jab after you throw the haymaker, right? Go ahead and go for 2. They did. They're in control.
And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Now, whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Catch is made by Hardman. And they finally get him, but not before he reaches the 33-yard line. A big play there for KC.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now...
And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Clyde Edwards-Helaire, 33 yards. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And here's Edwards-Helaire, and he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match?
Yeah.
Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive...
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. That was just one of those interceptions from our perspective here. We got a good view at the 50-yard line mid-level that quarterback and receiver were not on the same page.
Just by his reaction, I'm talking about the quarterback, he expected something different from his receiver. Whether he expected him to break in, out, deeper, shorter, they'll determine that on the sideline. But bottom line, you can see that he thought he'd be in a different spot, except the defender was not his intended target.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Almost feels like anything you can do, we're going to try and match or do better. We've already seen one touchdown pass from the opposition. They tried to equal it on that throw.
Well, they need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on third down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. Well, that is not what you want to see from him on the big stage, obviously. And he's been so reliable all season long.
A big part of why they've gotten here to this game. But you have to wonder, will this haunt them later as this Super Bowl progresses?
First carry for James Conner. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Play fake. Murray. Caught by the tight end Ertz. And some space here. And this will set them up nicely deep down in KC territory. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's 1st and goal from just inside the 10. They'll run here with Conner. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Conner. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
They'll try here with Miller. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Bruce Miller taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead. Prater for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From his end zone is Byron Pringle. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now in the opening quarter of this Super Bowl. Right back to Edwards-Helaire on first down. Oh, he's got some breathing room. Dances by him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Boy, some big runs here, Charles, already in this first quarter.
Yeah, if the lanes are there, go ahead and exploit them. But what I like the most, how decisive he is, putting his foot in the ground and going.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run. It's Edwards-Helaire. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
The first carry now. This is Williams. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Darrell Williams, 25 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. Harrison Butker is on for the extra point. He's got it, and we're all tied at 15. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. From the 6. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Connor. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. These two teams all tied after one.
Shit. You ain't doing nothing today. You ain't doing nothing. Hey. 6 guys. Let's go.
Play action. Now it's Murray. Deep ball for Goodwin. Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front.
Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there, handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display.
Second down, back to Edwards-Helaire. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. They'll run here with Edwards-Helaire. And it would appear he's going to be short of a first down as he stopped right around the 29. 3 yards won't be enough here as that'll bring up 4th down. And before this 4th and 3 play, we're going to get whistles and a timeout. That's their second, so they'll have 1 remaining here in this second quarter. We'll be right back. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on 4th down. That went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position.
Hey. Omaha.
On 1st and 10 is Connor. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
And there's a run to be happy with. Good, solid yardage. He'll take that anytime you hand the ball to a back.
Big Ace open.
On 2nd down and 4, Murray completes it to Miller. And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down.
Now, that's often a surprise for the defensive guys when they see the big fella slide out of the backfield and catch the ball. Not something they usually go over in practice very often.
And he will have the first down across the 20 to the 19-yard line.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Shotgun now for Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk for a Cardinals touchdown. Christian Kirk, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals have broken the tie. Connor going to try and run it. And he pushes forward but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on 4, turned it over in their own territory, but the other guys held up. They didn't give up any points.
So how about the guy with the #1 headset on the sidelines, the head coach? That was planned going into it, not necessarily to not get the first down or to have the defense have to hold up.
But he trusted his defense.
Trusted his defense very much, and I think that's how he's going to play this game. Go for it, be aggressive, because I've got the wild bunch backing me up over here on my own sideline.
Now we'll see what his offense can do.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
All day, just like that.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he'll be brought down at about the 42. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 5. Two minutes on the clock in the 2nd quarter of this Super Bowl.
Let's do it. That is right. 3 down. Hey, check. 3 down.
Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
43, 15.
Mahomes going to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. He is going to find Hill here.
Take off your helmet and give me a
And
kiss
all
next
the way
time.
in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 42 yards. And the Chiefs are an extra point away from taking the lead in this Super Bowl. Extra point by Butker is on target, and with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. From all the way up at the 38 now after a good start to the drive. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And that'll be knocked away. It's incomplete.
And he is such a tough quarterback to defend because you got to remember, arguably, he's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively to stay with the receiver and knock the ball away? I think they had a sigh of relief there because oftentimes when he gets outside the pocket, big plays result downfield.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go.
Here's Murray. To the right side, and he's got more complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. On first down, it's Connor, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds to go in the first half.
Bunch. You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey.
From the 30 on 2nd down, Murray trying to lay one up deep. He's got his man. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Andy Isabella, 30 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead.
Swim.
Connor going to try and run it. And he's going to be hit and taken down in the backfield. Just nowhere to run that time. And the try for 2 is snuffed out. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we'll see how aggressive they want to be in these final stages before the half. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. If you're a fan of offensive football, this game has suited you well. Both offenses continuing to move the ball with relative ease.
Yeah, and if you're a fan of defensive football, you're not having so much fun watching this one. And these coordinators, they've got to be scrambling to figure out a way to counter so far. It may just come down to which one of these defenses can make one stop that could change the course of this game.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Devon Kennard. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24.
We got a rip list. 3 down. Let's go.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Under pressure, and they got to him again. It's a loss of 4 on what ought to be the final act of this first half. So these two teams will head to the locker room as we hit halftime in Super Bowl 56. As we send you to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they trail here in the Super Bowl, but fortunately for them, Charles, very much still within striking range.
Yeah, things didn't go exactly the way they planned in the first half. To me, they appeared to be a little bit tight, made a few errors they normally wouldn't. But, of course, this is the Super Bowl, so things get a little bit heightened in that regard. But I think they have to feel a little fortunate. They're only down what they are here starting the third quarter.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Here's Edwards-Helaire. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Hey, four down.
On 2nd down, a run with Edwards-Helaire. Give him 3 yards on the run there. That still leaves him with a difficult 3rd and 8 coming up.
Not the kind of gain that we'll go absolutely crazy for, but it's the kind of gain that you need to have when you're running back in the NFL. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire, with that low center of gravity and strength, he's going to get those tough, gritty yards for you when necessary.
And going deep for Hill. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Jalen Thompson picks it, and the Cardinals will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line. Murray now. And he finds his tight end. It's Ertz. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Murray a give. This is Connor. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. 2nd down and 8. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Andy Isabella, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals will extend their third quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Cliff Kingsbury going to decide here to leave the offense out and go for 2.
Big Ace open, Big Ace open. Kill. 54's Mike.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. From the end zone, here's Pringle. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. The drive will begin with a run by Edwards-Helaire. He finds some open field here. And he makes it all the way down to the 31. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now a carry for Edwards-Helaire. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
That was well defense right there. He saw the play in front of him and able to hold the point of attack. Then he sheds him and goes and makes a tackle for a loss.
Now a toss left side for Edwards-Helaire. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. No gain that time, and it leaves him with 3rd and 11 coming up. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Mahomes. Now a swing pass. It's Edwards-Helaire. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Here comes Edwards-Helaire on the toss right. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. The first down play, to be frank, nothing short of awful, and now they have to deal with second and very long.
Yellow, yellow.
Throwing now is Mahomes. A beautiful fake. A big gain there after going backwards, and that'll lead to a third down. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Edwards-Helaire, they'll try to run for it. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. He lost 6 there on the first down play. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's second and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Tyreek Hill, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Chiefs have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Butker is on target. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Taking it about the 1. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Murray now on first down. Throw right side is going to be caught by Kirk. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. On play action, it's Murray. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively at second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Meanwhile, Murray's throw into the hands of Kirk. And he'll be brought down with a first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 28. They'll fake it to Connor. Now Murray. And one more time, here's Kirk. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. From the gun, a give to Connor. He's got the first down inside the 10. And did he get in? No, down at the 1-yard line. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. Going with a fullback, Miller. Trying to ram his way in, but they're going to hold him back at the goal line. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They run again with Miller, and he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Bruce Miller, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Cardinals are getting closer now to that ever-elusive first Super Bowl victory.
Check. Hot. Check hot route. Hot.
Connor going to try and run it, and he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more. And so they run it in on the two-point try. You know, so often, Charles, we talk about from the offense's perspective what you do on the two-point conversion. How about the defense? How do they play run versus pass?
It's really difficult for them because I think most teams want to play for the pass. That's what they see most teams do. And so are you able to mass enough people inside if the team decides to run it? Very difficult. I think what you're seeing a lot more now, people blitzing the two-point conversion. They want you to make a quick decision and make it right now.
There, the offense wins the battle for two. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're at the time in this Super Bowl where, look, they need points. And they need them badly. Trailing here in the fourth quarter as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. A leap, and he's got it. He got it. And he gets all the way down to the 30-yard line. On play action, it's Mahomes. That's out to Hill, right side complete. And he will be out of bounds. A good yardage there, and he'll get a second to catch his breath as it leads us right into the 2-minute warning. Here's Mahomes. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a one-score game now. Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
And on the other side, you get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. Fielded right around the 8. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And barring mistakes, they should be able to kneel this one out and finish it off. And there's only one timeout remaining on the defensive side of the ball, so that doesn't really come into play either. Connor on first down, able to take this one forward for about 6. So they come up on second down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing. To throw is Murray. Flushed out right. Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll run with Connor. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. They'll stay on the ground with Connor again. And he'll fight his way forward to about the 48-yard line. Now Murray. Flush to his right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That is an absolute backbreaker. That was a design passing play, wasn't a draw. You think you got him stopped, good coverage downfield, and he's able to pick up the first with his legs. Defensively, that kicks into your psyche and hurts a little bit, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and here's the thing. Anytime you give up a first down, it hurts you psychologically, but it hurts more when they get it this way because you've covered everything. He didn't have any place to throw the football. He takes off running and picks it up anyway, and now you have to stay on the field for an extra set of downs.
And really could have used that stop trailing here in the 4th. And this one incomplete. And all that remains is 13 seconds.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
Come back. Give me some. Here we go. Check 26, check 26.
Back to throw it, Murray. Eluding the pressure right. He's going to let this go deep, back over the middle. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away.
Extra point good by Prater. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This is just an exercise in futility. Do you even bother running a play here offensively?
I wouldn't, because now is not going to erase what's happened during the game. So after it's over, you're going to go to the film, find out where the game was really lost. But this is not a situation now where you're going to make up for anything.
We'll see what they do here. And he's going to get this deep onto Arizona's side of the field. And the Cardinals have done it. They're the kings of the NFL. Arizona, your Super Bowl champs. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
And they end this year just how everybody wants to end the year, holding the Lombardi Trophy. What a season for them. What a ride it's been for us as well here in the booth. For Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We will see you next season right here on EA Sports.